with me. See what I look like. Right.
What is your name and where are you from?
My name's Alex Lightman, and I'm from outside of Philadelphia.
So, Alex, you have a YouTube channel, and what triggered you to start filming, editing, and posting your videos?
So I got my first MacBook in like 5th or 6th grade, and it had iMovie 06 on it, and I started using my webcam and just making just short little edits with my friends, just nothing that made any kind of sense. But I really enjoyed doing that. I got a little bit creative with it. And then I got an iPod Touch for my birthday. I think it was a 2nd generation iPod Touch. And I made a video on how to hack the iPod and make free phone calls using the iPod Touch. And I uploaded that in December of 2008. And I just kind of loved the idea of making a tutorial and other people commenting on it. So I just kept posting tutorials till the point that it led to reviews and bigger and better things.
How did you feel when you got big on YouTube? And did that make you approach your work differently?
I don't know if there's one specific time when I felt like I was bigger on YouTube than a certain time, but definitely when I noticed I had, people that were excited for the next video or asking me when I was going to put something new up, and people that kept coming back to see my new videos, I definitely was a little more careful about what I was posting. I didn't just throw anything up on my channel. I made sure I was, proud of what I was putting up there, and I was putting up quality work.
Right. We know YouTube is very competitive right now, with a lot of people trying to do what you're doing. What was your biggest obstacle you encountered while you were YouTubing?
Biggest obstacle? There were a couple things. First was just being young, and, people that were older than me kind of found it hard to take advice from someone who was like 11 years old on YouTube. But I eventually got over that. Also, the fact that other people were judging me pretty hard on what I was doing. And I don't mean on the internet. There's always going to be hateful people on the internet. But people in my school or at my camps that I went to found out about my YouTube channel. And some people started making fun of me for it. And I actually deleted all of my videos at one point because I was really embarrassed. And then I realized that I liked doing it. So I just started making videos again. I got over that one pretty quick. And besides that, just getting my hands on actual products to review, like the actual cost of buying something to review. Companies weren't always willing to send out products for review, especially when I didn't have a lot of subscribers. So just finding things around my house that I wanted to review, whatever I could get my hands on. That's how I worked around that.
What would you like to tell younger YouTubers on starting on YouTube, and if they want to head in the same direction as you? What would your advice be?
Start 5 or 6 years ago, or no, but seriously, if you have an idea for a video or a channel, whatever it is, go ahead and do it, because if you have those ideas and you never make anything with them, they're just always going to be dead ideas. So some of my most popular videos were just right on the spot, thought of it that day, didn't think it was going to lead into anything, but they turned out to be some of my most viewed videos. So if you have an idea, go through with it, hit it full force, and just keep pushing until you get where you want to go. You have to stand out. You have to do something different. You could cover the same topics. People make YouTube videos close to everyone else, but you definitely have to find something you do that's a little bit different from the other YouTuber that already has a lot of subscribers. So find something different and just keep working at it. If you have a video idea, make that video. Don't put it off and just keep it in the back of your mind, because that won't get you anywhere. So if you have an idea for a channel or you have an idea for a video, don't get discouraged by that 0 subscriber number. Just start making videos, advertise everywhere you can on Facebook, put it in everyone's faces, and just keep going at it.
Your advice was be a bit different. What do you do different to YouTubers that do the same tech reviews as you?
One thing I like to do is respond to every comment I can. I like to just be really engaged with my subscribers, but beyond that, because a lot of people do that as well, I usually like to use some sort of hip-hop rap beat in the background of my videos, and in the beginning of most of my videos, I have some sort of video edit before I start talking. I like to have some sort of music piece in the beginning with some cool shots before I get to the actual review portion.
Cool. What audience are you approaching, and are they ever asking you to review products, or are you just the one that decides? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's YouTube. Anyone that can look up anything on YouTube, they can watch my videos, but My main audience is really anyone interested in tech. A lot of my viewers tend to be in the ages of 15 to 19. And yeah, they ask me all the time to review products and make different kind of video requests in the comments, on Twitter, whatever it may be. I also reach out to companies myself if I see something that looks interesting, or companies email me and they'll be like, hey, we have a new product. Are you interested in checking it out?
So what do you do prior to making a video? Do you have any kind of preparation?
So normally if I have a video idea, I kind of think it out in my head. I get like a music idea going in my head, and I think of what I'm going to say, and that actually a lot of times happens in the shower when I just like think of video ideas. I don't know, that's my thinking time. And once I have a good solid video idea, usually it actually starts with the title. I'll think of the title and then base the video off that, and then I have a notebook which I write all the notes down. I don't really write a script, but I just write down like key facts that I definitely need to mention. And then I just set this notebook up by the camera and kind of ad-lib it as I go.
Now you're here in Boulder. Are you trying to expand or gain knowledge and eventually go into an industry where your passion lies?
Yeah, definitely. I absolutely want to go into something related to video production, media production. I'm not exactly sure where yet. I definitely don't want to be a YouTuber my whole life. It's a cool job that I had throughout middle, high school, and now in college, and I still really enjoy doing it, but I'm definitely going to want to change things up in the future.
Cool. So how many followers do you have now?
I have like 55,000 subscribers, and I'm rolling up on 10 million views. My name's Alex. I have a YouTube channel called Everything for iPod. Follow me on Instagram, Alex Lightman, Twitter, Everything for iPod, and Everything for iPod on YouTube.
Cool.